All right, ladies and gentlemen. So what we have here is we have a layer of blue on top of this. And we want his shirt to just be this color. So how are we going to do it? Well, we're going to use what's called a layer mask. So go ahead and click on this button right here. And let me explain to you what a layer mask does. And so it's right here. You can hover over it. It'll tell you it's got like a square with a circle inside. Don't do this part, but I just want to show you that on a layer mask, black will hide whatever is to the left of it. White will show it, and you can see the little preview right there. And gray will kind of go somewhere in between. So the darker I go, the lighter I go, the more it shows. Don't do this, but just watch. What would happen if I did the mask on this layer? So again, anywhere I use black, it hides what's here. Anywhere I use white, it reveals. And anywhere I use gray, it kind of gives you like a ghost image of it. So I'm going to delete this layer mask. I'm going to delete this one, and I'm just going to add it again. Oops. Click it twice, just Control Z, or delete this. This is called a clipping or vector mask. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let me turn this off. And I'm going to make this mask black so I can't see any of this white. So let me get the paint bucket out. Click and hold, find the paint bucket. Click on this to just switch to black and white, and then click on the arrows to reverse. Uncheck all layers and click, and your layer mask. Make sure you're on the layer mask when you do that. You don't want to be here. You want to be on the mask. And then it should turn black. Now let's come back down to this layer. We're going to use the object selection tool. And I want you to draw a box about where I did. Just getting his shirt and his shorts. Try not to get all of his face or body. And it should look something like this. So now I'm going to come back up to this layer. I'm going to go to the mask. I'm going to use white paint. Get my brush nice and big. Make sure your flow's all the way up. I'm going to color it in. And you'll notice that on the mask, you can see it's only showing what's over here on the left. It's only revealing it in that little area. Now let's change this blending mode from normal to color. And boom, we're good. Now let's see if we can unselect his hand, because his hand is definitely not that color. So I'm going to go up here to the quick selection tool, and I'm going to just draw it right on his hand. And make sure you're on this layer when you do this. And then come back up to your mask. Use some black paint. And voila. Now there's a few red spots. Let's not worry about that. But if you really wanted to, you could come in on your mask and just paint those in with some white. And you could eventually get that to look nice. But again, not too worried about it right now. This is just so you understand what a mask is, what it does. And I'm just using black and white paint, which is confusing because you're like, I'm using white, but why is it showing blue? And again, it's just revealing what's next to it. Okay, that's that. Once you do that, you can move on to the project, and we took that and made it blue. Very cool.